You want the belt, but your target different. You aiming low, so you hardly hitting. Jealousy crazy, the shit don't amaze me. You been losing late, it's your fault, your vision. I'm cut for king, so this cloth exquisite. I do not pay for the cost of dripping. Damn at the logo, this baller vision. I'm in my lane, you merging the same. I'm speeding insane, it's a car collision. I spent the band to get awkward.
Fiction got that heat.
Fiction made the beat.
I stand at the top of my team. Before this all was a dream. Bro, won all of the rings. If the bands get big for the bag, then I shove them all in my jeans. I see the envy with greed, but don't know I'm out of their league. She seen emojis, the eggplant and shovels, and later explain that she fucking dig it. Close it with comments, we talking business. Moving the scale, hey, you walking different. You want the belt, but your target different. You aiming low, so you hardly hitting. Jealousy crazy, the shit don't amaze me. You been losing late, it's your fault, your vision. I'm cut for king, so this cloth exquisite. I do not pay for the cost of dripping. Damn at the logo, this baller vision. I'm in my lane, you merging the same. I'm speeding insane, it's a car collision. I spent the band to get awkward sitting. You see the bench, all you want from living. I'm in the pinch if you caught me pitching. Yeah. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more. Yeah. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more. Speaking that real, what they pay me for. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more.
Fiction got that heat.
Fiction made the beat.
I stand at the top of my team. Before this all was a dream. Bro, won all of the rings. If the bands get big for the bag, then I shove them all in my jeans. I see the envy with greed, but don't know I'm out of their league. She seen emojis, the eggplant and shovels, and later explain that she fucking dig it. Close it with comments, we talking business. Moving the scale, hey, you walking different. You want the belt, but your target different. You aiming low, so you hardly hitting. Jealousy crazy, the shit don't amaze me. You been losing late, it's your fault, your vision. I'm cut for king, so this cloth exquisite. I do not pay for the cost of dripping. Damn at the logo, this baller vision. I'm in my lane, you merging the same. I'm speeding insane, it's a car collision. I spent the band to get awkward sitting. You see the bench, all you want from living. I'm in the pinch if you caught me pitching. Yeah. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more. Yeah. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more. Speaking that real, what they pay me for. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's cracking, man? Welcome back to another Tuesday live stream. Thank you guys for coming back and kicking it with your boy. You feel me? We got 3 people in here right now. As time goes, we'll get more people coming in. But for everybody here, as soon as the live stream starts, I want to say thank you very much for, you know what I mean, for tapping in on time, staying updated with me. Big shout out to my boy Joseph Nelson, member of 3 months today. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. I don't have it hooked up right now, so I can't do the whole, you know what I mean? I can't do the applause, but thank you for staying down with me for 3 months. I hope you have been enjoying your membership. I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing what I can to make sure every single member feels appreciated and that they're not just wasting their damn money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Much appreciated. You know what I mean? That's what I want everybody to feel. I want everybody to feel like I am appreciating them and they are appreciating their membership. You feel me? Shout out to my boy El Pedon in the chat, fam, right now. You know what I mean? He said, Not Puff Daddy. Man, the allegations are crazy. Check this out, man. Check this out. Look at this shit. This what Puff Daddy doing right now. He on a jet right now, getting his hair cut. I don't think Puff Daddy tripping. Crazy, right? I just seen that right now. I think the fact that a person could be trolling while shit is getting real, that's a different type of demon. That makes me kind of believe what's going on. Not to say that I think he's guilty. I don't know. That's not for me to decide. But for the fact that you your kids are on the line with the FBI or whatever the hell they are, and you are in a private jet trolling, getting your hair cut, I don't know. That's nasty work to me. That's nasty work to me. You feel me? If my kids were on the line anywhere, I would be in push the button mode. You feel me? We got to figure it out. You know what I mean? We got to figure it out. I've never seen no in here before, but the fact that my folks posted what they posted first out, welcome to the chat fam, my boy. Hey, no lie, bro. No lie. He been on that from what I'm hearing, you know what I mean? I ain't never seen no proof or anything, but the stuff I've been hearing since the early 2000s is crazy with Puff Daddy. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy is what we saying. All I heard is he been breaking backs. No Diddy, you feel me? Let me see. El Pedon says, so what they trying to cover up with this story? I know, right? That's kind of how it is, you know. I give it about a month or two to where they're saying, where there's a meme floating around saying that Puff Daddy's was trying to buy fucking Fox News or Fox a TV station or some shit. You already know how it goes, bro. I give it about a month before those start circulating. But like my boy Elperon just said, if you see right here, what are they covering up? Because they do a good job of doing this, right? They I want to say catastrophize, but I'm not 100% sure if that's the right choice of words, but they get us looking in this direction, and then over here they do something crazy. And we'll hear about that in about 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I mean? And as soon as we, in about 2 or 3 weeks, we'll hear about that after, you know, this whole Diddy thing reaches its peak. We'll hear about the hoodwink, you know what I mean? The bait and switch that they played on us. And then after that, they'll calm it down by saying P. Diddy was getting ready to buy a TV network or let me see, a movie house, you know, those movie studios or something. They're gonna say something like that to make us laugh again, because that's how they do us, man. And guess what? We fall for it every time. Even if you don't fall for it, because I don't fall for it, bro. Even if you're like me and we don't fall for it, as a whole, we fall for it. So at the end of the day, we're grouped into, because you know what I mean. Let's say you cast a net, right? And a bunch of, a few of the fish see the net coming and is like, nah, we got to get out of here. So we swim off. So we swim off. And let's say 100 fish get caught in the net. We're not going to say, oh, yeah, them other fish was hella smart. We're going to say, man, we caught all them damn fish. You feel me? So while we're the ones waiting for the BS to pop up, you know what I mean? Trying to find out what are they getting us to look at, so they could sneak us on, with some other stuff. They're going to say we got them. We caught the fish. One thing that I did see is, if I'm not mistaken, is Florida making it to where 14 and younger, basically up to 14 years old, you can't have a social media account. I think that's genius, man. I think that is genius. The problem with it is you got a lot of people that are going to just, allow their kids to have accounts. And that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. But deal with it on your own. You know what I mean? Deal with it on your own. That's the whole thing, right? if you go out of your way to make sure your kids can do some fuck shit, then you know you got to deal with the consequences on your own. Like kids aren't supposed to be smoking cigarettes at a young age, you know, but or drinking beer. But some people do that. Some people, hey man, let me give them a little bit of beer, give them a little bit. You know what I mean? And then when they get older, they got, you know, some health problems or something. You can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at man, this beer, man. We got to do something about this beer. No, we got to do something about you. You feel me? So it is what it is. You feel me? Let me see what the chat fam is talking about. Ain't Loud AJ, what's up with my boy? Welcome back. He said he's effing guilty. I'm not saying he not. I got to see some proof. You know what I mean? That's one thing I do believe in is the proof. But hey, man, I'm with you though. I don't. If it fucking look like a duck, it quack like a duck. You feel me? That's all I got to say, bro. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck and the motherfucker go flying with some orange feet, I don't know. You know what I mean? The motherfucker just might be a duck. You feel me? It might just be a fucking duck. It's showing a fucking chicken. You feel me? El Pedon says, to be honest, nothing surprises me after what went down in 2020. Yeah. It sucks, man. It sucks. The problem as a people, man, is okay, so I'll put it like this, right? I had a job. I was working with kids and we didn't have a union. And for a long time, for my first, let's say 6-8 years, we had yearly bonus, yearly raises, quarterly bonus. Seasonal bonuses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like we were really getting it. And then the economy went bad, and we really took a punch because they switched our executive director with a businessman. This man was more business minded. He wasn't a social worker background. He was a businessman, right? Respectfully, he was a businessman. So what he did was he cut back on, he froze salaries for over a year. He cut back on, and no bonuses. You know what I mean? Cut back on every week during team meetings, we would have petty cash to get food and stuff. And, you know, so basically you go to your team meeting, it'd be catered and shit like that. And it was just really dope. You know what I mean? So he cut back on all that. He cut back on all that shit. And we really took it like, damn, I fucking forgot. Oh, okay, 2020. Damn, dude, I lost my train of thought. All that smoking weed. And I had a really good fucking point going. And it sucks that I got to show you guys this part of me. But hey, man, this is me. You know what I mean? I get there sometimes, and then sometimes I fucking lose it. I smoked my fucking brain silly for a long time. And I lost my train of thought, bro. But yeah, man. Damn, that happens. But let's see what the chat fam is saying. He said, truthfully, I don't know, man. I can't see Puffy doing that shit. But I've been wrong before. Cosby caught me by surprise. Big facts, bro. One thing I learned, bro, is you can't trust these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? We don't know. You don't know him. Like, we would want to believe that Bill Cosby was Heathcliff Huxtable. But we don't know that motherfucker in real life. What up with my boy Joe Cook? You know what I mean? El Pedoni says all good. Man, dude, hey, rare moment. You know what I mean? This is a Syph moment. This is a moment that me and the homies will fucking laugh and be like, bro, that's another Syph moment. You know what I mean? Or one of them will bring me back to speed. No. We was talking about yada yada and you said yada yada. I'm like, oh yeah. And I'll jump right back in there. But since I'm here by myself, then hey, bro, we just floating. You know what I mean? We just floating. Another big shout out to my boy DJ Xander for, I'm not sure if he read up his membership or if his membership restarted, but I did see that he became a member again. Big shout out to my boy DJ Xander. Matter of fact, while I'm at it, let me give a shout out to all the members. Shout out to my boy Ain't Loud AJ. Shout out to DJ Xander once again. Shout out to Craig O'Hearn. Shout out to my boy Joseph Nelson. Shout out to Scott Voss. Shout out to Lynn Me Too. Shout out to Jeff Wallace. And shout out to Cooper from the O. All members of the channel. If you are not a member and want to become a member of the channel, let me go ahead and direct you. You feel me? Let me direct you. Pause. Let me direct you. Because I get asked a lot, how do I become a member, all that good stuff. And I don't, man, I say the same thing, which is go to the channel, go to the yada yada. Man, I found out how to put the link, you know what I mean? So yeah. I found out how to post the link, so we here now, you know what I'm saying? Bam. Bam. You feel me? We out here. Shout out to my boy Joe Cook. He says, just so y'all know, my youngest calls me Raccoon Joe. Tell him he needs to add the legend. Raccoon Joe the legend, bro. People need to put some respect on Raccoon Joe's name. You feel me? And that's just what it is. When around these parts, my boy Joe Cook is a legend. You feel me? The only man I know to take down that trash panda. You feel me? Turn it into a delicacy. Before I get into today's show, if you don't know, I have an Amazon store. There is some like Amazon sale going on right now. So if you want to buy some stuff off Amazon and you go inside of my description and, hit that link, that Amazon store, you see something you like, buy that mug. And, you know what I mean? Your boy gets taken care of. It don't charge you. It don't cost you extra. You feel me? They just give me a little bit of love. You feel me? Shout out to being a fucking influencer these days. Who would have ever fucking thought? Who would have ever thought? You feel me? Who would have ever thought I'd be an influencer? Who would have thought? But we here, right? We here. Shout out to the 18,000 subscribers of the channel. Much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you aren't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and stay tapped in with me. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. I like seeing the raccoon emojis. You feel me? That feels good. You know what I mean? That shows me that shows the homie that he's appreciated. He said, "Much love, y'all. Much love back, bro." It is what it is. You feel me? You feel me? Let me see. Oh yeah, and again, under my Amazon store, bro, I got different categories. Right now, I only got 3. We got parenting, music, and streaming. You know what I mean? If you're interested in any one of those things, definitely hit up the store, check them out, and yeah, man, get your shit together. You feel me? If you're in streaming and you want to start or whatever, get in there, check out some of the equipment that I posted in there. If you're into music, you could go in there, check it out, check out some of the stuff that I use, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? As far as parenting goes, if you want to go in there and check out, say you're like, man, bro, I got kids. I know what to do with some kids, man. I got them. But say you're having a dilemma. And you're like, man, how do I make this a little bit easier now? You know what I mean? I've raised a couple of kids, but I understand there's new stuff out there that'll help my journey a little easier. Go in there, check out what I posted, and it makes my child raising experience a little easier. You feel me? Go in there, check it out. Ain't Loud AJ, he says, he's still a bigger man than me because I'm not eating no raccoon only. Big facts. That's why I'm saying he the legend, bro. Anybody that can take down a raccoon like that and just, I'm about to eat this. I respect you, man. I respect you. You want to know why? Because if the world was coming, if the world was coming down to us hunting food, my boy Joe Cook is going to survive. Me, I'm probably not going to survive that long. I'm going to be frying, I'm going to be heating up some damn weeds outside that grow in the fucking ground or something. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm going to be cooking. I don't know. We might starve to death around this motherfucker. We might fucking starve to death, bro. Not Joe Cook, though. Joe Cook is going to make fucking raccoon wings, raccoon thighs out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue raccoon, all that shit. Me, I'm fucking, my ribs going to be touching. And that's just what it is. You feel me? In the world, I got y'all, BBQ. Bro, I'm going to fuck it up too, though. Bro, I promise you, I'm going to be there. We're going to go crazy. I'm going to be a hunter. I'm going to be a gatherer. I'm going to be a gatherer. You feel me? Let me see. My boy Cooper from the O, he taps in. He says, you can't stand me. You want to fight me. Problem is, she ain't your wifey. So basically, you whack a lame-o leading with your heart. That's not how the game goes. The game, bro. Man. That brings me back, man. You know this microphone right here? Fun fact. This microphone is what I recorded that song on. This microphone has lasted me damn near 14 years, bro. I want to be a vegan. I'm with you, bro. This microphone has lasted me 14 years, damn near. I bought a new microphone recently, and the shit, man, it made me want to fucking throw it up against the wall, bro. And I had to go back to my old faithful, and we sounded good. You feel me? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm learning that. I learned that a long time ago, but I got some advice to upgrade, and I did, and I regret it. You know what I mean? Ain't that microphone was only $12 off with shit. This is an expensive one, but the motherfucker work. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? All right, so let's get into the first topic, right? Diddy. Now, among the allegations that I've been hearing about your boy Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, Sean John, the craziest one that stuck out to me is he had a 17-year-old in the studio. And I said, a 17-year-old? How the fuck how you get a 17-year-old? How you get a 17-year-old in the studio, bro? What you got going on? And then I just sat back and listened to the commentary. Took flight. Man, let me tell you. So the 17-year-old, right? He tells all right, so the 17-year-old shows up in the studio because her parents thought she was going to Michigan. I don't know where she's from, but they thought she was going to Michigan. Turns out the private jet took her to New York and had her kicking it with Puff Daddy in the studio. She got a picture with him on his lap. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the parents think that she in Michigan doing who knows what. Yeah, facts. No Diddy is a new and home all day. Okay, so let me break this down. First off, if you are allowing your 17-year-old to lead a state without you, that's strike one. That's strike one. I'm gonna start there. Strike one, letting your daughter, 17-year-old daughter, leave the state without you. Strike one. Strike two, letting your daughter leave the state without you. Bro, what are we talking about? How do you even get any deeper than that? How do you get any deeper than that? How does your daughter feel like it's okay to not only leave the state without you, but bamboozle the situation and end up in a whole nother state? Now she in the studio with rappers and shit at 17, bro. 17. Ain't loud AJ. What your people doing out there in Michigan, bro? What's going on? Why? How would you feel knowing that this came up? How would you feel? Now, when I was a kid, we used to go, I remember it would be so easy to just be like, hey, Mom, can I go spend the night at my homie's house? Yeah. You know what I mean? It was just like easy. It was totally different. And was it more safe? No. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I think the only difference is the no. Now we know more. Back then, They didn't know as much, but just because you didn't know what was going on, it don't mean that you couldn't have had a like some intuition going on. Right? I remember I used to be everywhere on my bike. Just come home when the light, be home before the street lights turn on. You know what I mean? Somebody catching hands. Facts, big facts. He said, let me see. My boy Joe Cook says, hell no, my kid not going anywhere without me knowing. Big facts, bro. My son, my children, I'll be having a daughter soon, well, within a month. My kids can't go nowhere without me. You feel me? What's going on, Booze Traveler? My kids can't go nowhere without me, bro. I remember I was watching this movie. Damn, it's like a popular movie. The Sound of Freedom, I think it's called. What is it called? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's about child trafficking. Touchy subject, right? Touchy, crazy subject. But that's what it's about. Now, in this movie, the kids, two kids are being scouted, right? They've been scouted by this woman. This woman, she was Miss Columbia or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And, you know, she seen some talent in the daughter, and she was like, hey, bring her through. We're going to do a little talent evaluation, and we're going to figure it out. We're going to see if we can make y'all rich. So the dad, he gets his suit on. He takes his kid, and they go to this, looks like to be a hotel room type situation. You know, like a little audition area. You know what I mean? Basically, it's like rented office spaces, you know? And they're holding auditions in there. Basically, this is nothing out of the norm. My son, he does child modeling, same shit we went through. But you know what they did in the movie that we would never do? The dad goes in there, he gets ready to sit down, and the woman tells him, "Oh no, we're not doing the stage dad thing. Leave him here. Come back at 6:00 and pick your kids up. Don't even worry about it. We got them. Don't worry, pops. Don't worry." So he's like, you know what? All right. The kids are like, no, go. It's okay. She wants to be famous. And he comes back at 6:00, and them kids ain't nowhere to be fucking found. Nobody's in the building. Nobody's seen nothing, all that good stuff. Bro, strike 8. No, my kids ain't going nowhere. The moment my kid looks at me and says, Dad, just go, leave me, we need to go home and reevaluate shit. You know what I mean? We need to remind you that you don't run shit and you ask. You know what I mean? At that point, we need to do some reevaluating. You want to be famous too much. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Man, big shout out to El Pedon. If you'll see it in a second right here. Facts, bro. Facts. Bad parenting / leniency. You know what I mean? Lenient. I respect giving your kids space to grow. You know what I mean? I respect that to a certain extent. Now, my son, he likes to get on his little bike and zoom down the street. You know? He likes to do that. Now, when he gets a house or two in front of me, I get to talking. Hey. Because while I'm letting him explore, he needs to know that there's limits to everything. You know what I mean? Kids need to know that there's a limit. And when they forget that there's a limit and they don't understand, or they're not used to the limits, and it's like a rarity, then a lot of pushback gets to happening. You know, that's why you get those kids that be in the store throwing crazy ass fits because they can't have a hot Cheeto bag. You feel me? Because they don't know limits. You know, we're blessed enough to be able to give my kids anything that they want. My kids can go to PetSmart and they can see anything in there and be like, I want that. And we can afford to get it. We can afford to get the housing for it. We can afford to get the food, any single thing they want. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that they need to leave with it. Now early on, I didn't believe that. You feel me? My son would go to. We went to this place called Sequest. Now Sequest has a bunch of animals. It's kind of like a zoo, but it's a little different, right? It's a little smaller. Google it if you never heard of it before. So we went to Sequest. My kid's about 6-8 months, and he sees this sloth. He cares nothing about the sloth, but he likes it because, hey man, it's cool there, right? So he grabs it. We're like, you want it? And he doesn't say anything. Obviously, he's only 6 to 8 months. So he smiles and he playing with it a little bit. And we took the sloth home. Sloth was fucking $60. That does not hurt us at all. But while he's getting older, I'm learning that the more you do stupid shit like that, you know what I mean? You just get him whatever the hell he wants. I want that. Yeah. All right, I want that too. The more you're feeding a monster later, right? You got to watch out for these things, which is why my kid, if I keep doing it correctly, my kid will never be the one crying, please leave me with these strange people so I could become famous. The pops. Now let's say he didn't do it. Let's say he took that daughter home. It was a daughter and a son, but mainly the daughter was tripping. So let's say he took that daughter home. You know what I mean? He takes the daughter home and he's like, you know what, Mia? I don't know if we're going to do that. That don't sound right to me. She would, oh, I hate you, Poppy. I can't stand your ass. You know what I mean? But what she wouldn't have realized is she was going to be a pincushion for some old dude. You know what I mean? You got to watch out. Like sometimes you got to take the punch from these little kids to show them later, hey, you know what? I'm looking out for your best interest. And even though they don't appreciate it at that moment, later on when they wisen up and they smarten up, they'll learn. It happened to me. You know? Steve Mead. I always bring Steve stories up. Steve is one of my good homies. You know what I mean? Solid dude, man. I remember there's a little bit of transparency. I remember I had an opportunity to get an advance from this company. They were going to give me so much money, and they were like, we'll control your royalties for until this is paid off, right? And the homie was like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Nah. And I was like, well, this is just how the music business works. And he was like, do you really need it though? You know what I mean? And he was like, if you need it that bad, bro, I'd give it to you and then you could pay me back, but don't give it to them. And I was like, damn, I feel that. At first I was upset about it. You know what I mean? I was like, man, what the hell? You know what I mean? And then later on, as time goes, I started seeing how stupid of a decision it was. It was real stupid, bro. It was real fucking stupid. The foolproof plan that I had in my head was only a fool's plan. And we do that to ourselves sometimes. I don't know how many times I've heard a person say, oh yeah, let me get this amount of money. Let me get about 10, 20 racks and I'm going to flip that. I'm going to flip that to 100,000. I don't know how many times I heard a person say that, you know? And every time I heard him say that, it's only come out of the mouth of a person that's never had $100,000. And that's for a reason. You know what I mean? A person like me in that situation, we've never had that. I've never, you know what I mean? What I plan to do with it, I've never done before. So it seems possible. But to a person that's already been there, it's like, nah, you're doing it the wrong way. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Like, not to switch subjects like that, but I remember Jay-Z, he was talking about how he fell out with a lot of his family members. And what happened is a lot of his family members have come to him and with these great schemes to make millions, right? And he's like, okay. And so he's like, yeah, let me hear it. And so they'll tell him how they're gonna do it, and all I need is $40,000, and you know what I mean. And at the end of this 2 years, I'll be a millionaire, and I can pay you back that and double. And he's like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And they're mad at. He said they get mad at him and you know, cut him off and call him all types of things that he feel that he isn't, when at the end of the day he's just protecting them. Like, bro, once you get there, you know what's gonna get you there. You know, I have this issue with music. I don't know how many times I've told people, yeah, that's not how to go about it, and they look at me like, man, you's a hater, bro. You don't want nobody in your at your level. And I'm like, no, bro, it just don't work like that. It don't work like that. But it worked for J. Cole, for Big Sean. He just waited for Kanye West after the studio session, and he freestyled to him, and look where he at. And it's like, bro, if you believe these stories that they're putting out there, then you'll believe that I was a college student and I got reached out to, like my bio says. My bio's hella fake. Well, it was about how I fucking started. I remember I was telling the dude that wrote my bio, I was like, you know, a few of these things don't correlate, bro. It's not how it went. He was like, well, this sounds better. And it's not about, you know what I mean, what you did. It's about what sounds better, what sells, you know, to these labels, because that's who we were pitching to. Before I met Chicken, Steve, all that shit. And I was like, damn. I was like, I wasn't a fucking college student. I went to college for a little bit, though. I ain't gonna lie. I went to junior college, but it made it seem like I was a great college student, which is why my lyrics are so, you know what I mean, my metaphors are so good and my similes are so polished, is because I learned a lot of this in college. And it just wasn't the fucking case. I barely went to fucking school in college. I think I may have stayed for like a semester or two. You know what I mean? But that's just how the game is. It's about what sounds right, what sounds nice. You feel me? It's just the way it is, bro. All that to say, Diddy had a fucking 17-year-old in the studio. What is going on, bro? Everybody in the studio got to fight me. And my daughter got to have a chastity belt on. You can only take it off to piss. Matter of fact, we're going to figure out how you can piss with the son. Can we put a catheter in her or something? Give her a colostomy bag? Because at the end of the day, we can't trust her no more. El Padon says, facts. Don't give my son anything he wants. I make him earn it, which makes him appreciate it much more. Facts, bro. See, now that's what I'm really trying to work on. Even before my kids were born, or my son, even before my son was born, I've been thinking of ways how to make him like earn things and more entrepreneur minded for when he gets older. Like, what can I do to do this? You know, and basically earning things. You know, we're gonna have to do the chores are definitely gonna be a way of earning. Working for things, you know. Working with your mom, working with your dad, figuring shit out. I have like a couple of businesses that I run. So yeah, he's going to be a fucking worker. You know what I mean? And, or he's going to be a worker because you ain't got no fucking choice, bro. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But yeah, man, the fact that Diddy was in that video smiling on the private jet while his sons are on the fucking line, you know what I mean, getting raided at the house, that's nasty, bro. What up, KJ Smith? I'm joining now. Just joining now. Welcome to the party, my boy. Right now we talking about Dirty Diddy, you feel me? My boy is cold, and he was he nasty, man. He nasty. Okay, so switching it up, right? So this woman, she gets invited to a girls' weekend, right? Or no, girls' night out. So they're having a girls' night out, and the girlfriends that she's getting, that she gets invited with, ask her to bring her boyfriend because he's funny as hell, and he had the good vibes going. And she gets mad. She's like, no, why would you want me to invite him? This is a girls' night out situation. What's up with that? And so the girls are like, man, you sound real insecure. Just bring your boyfriend. He's a good time. We had fun, all that good shit. And I want to know how you guys feel. Do you feel like the woman is insecure? Do you think she should have said, you know what, babe? My friends want you to come with us on this girls' night out. And since I'm not insecure, I'm extending the invitation and we're going to go out together while you're the only dude there. What do you think? Because if my homies asked me to bring my girl because she was a good time and none of them are bringing their girl, what I'm not doing is going with the homies. I know that much. I don't know about y'all, insecure or not, bro. Nah, what you talking? What? Bring my girl to the homies night out while the homies ain't bringing no girls? No. What's up with y'all, bro? What type of shit is y'all on? That's weird. That's weird to me. That's weird. I think mixing friends and your significant other is not the best idea. It's not the best idea to me. I don't like mixing people anyways. Like friends and my family, I don't like mixing that. Friends and my girl, I don't like mixing that. Family and my girl, I'm cool with that. Just because like I feel like it's kind of a default situation, you know what I mean? But in most cases, like if I'm with my guy cousins, then I'm not gonna bring my wife. I don't know. It just seems weird. Like, why are we doing that? You know what I mean? Now, if say I'm going to my cousin's house and we're watching the fight, his wife's there, the family, you know what I mean? His dad's there, his dad's wife is there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring the kid and my wife. But if like we're all just watching football and shit, and they're like, yeah, bring your wife for fucking what? She don't watch football. You know what I mean? Bring your wife. We're all bringing our wives, and they're gonna do something else while we're watching the game. Facts. I'm gonna ask her if she want to go. More than likely, she's not. But if she does, we all there. We kicking it. You feel me? But yeah. What I'm not doing is what they had suggesting. I think that's weird. I think the fact that she was willing to call it out, I respect that, because a lot of people, they're not gonna call some shit out. And I think that's one thing we got to get accustomed to doing, is calling shit out. You know what I mean? I know a lot of the time I call stuff out. People feel like I'm being aggressive or something, and it's not the case. I just feel like I need some clarity, bro. You know what I mean? I just feel like I need some clarity. Let me see what the chat fam got to say. Joe Cook says, hell no, with a thumbs down. I feel him. KJ Smith says, it don't sound right. I wouldn't do it. I respect it. Same here. Yeah, I'm out too. I'm not even going. I'm readjusting my friends group. I have no issues with readjusting my fan group. Any one of my friends that have been friends with me since kids or off and on since kids, they'll tell you I do. I have no issue readjusting some shit. El Pedon says I wouldn't go. I feel that. Same here. The Booze Traveler, you and me sound alike. I don't mix friends in too close with my family or woman. It seems to work better that way for everybody. Big facts. I'm with you, bro. And it's not even a like an insecurity thing. I feel like those parts of your life are supposed to be like separated for a reason. You know what I mean? When everything's interchangeable, it's like it's too much. It's fucking too much. It's like, why does it need to be? It gives me the fucking like the weird chills right now thinking about it. Like, what the fuck? Why? It don't make no sense. Joe Cook says, AJ, you're banned. For real, we got love for AJ Ain't Loud, so he can stay. Ain't Loud AJ, so he can stay, but he be wilding, bro. Ain't Loud AJ is a fucking wild card if I ever seen one, bro. Joe Cook, find AJ, you in the garage. Fucking hilarious. Much love, AJ. Big facts. Much love to AJ. AJ Wild, and I hear you, bro. Yeah, AJ Wild, bro. I got love for AJ, but he is wild. I didn't say I share it. See, AJ ain't loud as the dude that'd tell you to smoke the lace blunt, and it'd be like, I didn't make you do it. I just gave it to you. Like, he's one of those. That's my kid's mother for sure. She's off limits. Yeah, big facts, bro. It's like, I love my wife so much that I don't want to put her in no weird shit. You know what I mean? Shit gets weird. Say you with the homies and some weird shit happens. So weird shit happens all the time. I don't know. Not even saying weird shit will happen, but just period. I don't know. I don't believe in it. You know what I mean? Don't mix me in with no weird shit. Don't mix me in with shit either. I don't want to go to the homies' friends or family's house and gathering and shit like that. I don't. I'd rather stay home. You know what I mean? AJ, you can still come on my BBQ. Hey, no lie, Joe Cook, if you did have a barbecue, I would show up, bro. I would show up, and I want a piece. Not a lot, but I want a little piece of raccoon. I want to see what's up with it. You feel me? I want to taste the raccoon. I want to know how many of the chat fam will eat some fucking raccoon if Joe Cook made it right now. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Put will or not. You know what I mean? If you will have it. Let me put mines in there. You know what I mean? Bam. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that started. Will. You feel me? Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Fan funding, no. Fuck. How do I do this shit? Okay, here we go. Watch this, you guys. Bam, let's go. Yeah, bro, I love being a fucking YouTube partner, bro. I swear I do, man. I swear I love this shit, bro. This makes this so much funner, man. And I'll try it one time. See, here we go. Ain't loud AJ, you are a lie, bro. You're lying. There's no way in the world you would not try it, bro. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. No lie, I don't believe you. I'm definitely trying that shit, bro. There better be tequila. Yeah, facts. Yeah, all that, bro. All that. Tequila, mouthwash, all the shit. Are you doing it or not? That's the question. Are you doing it? You feel me? I'm doing this shit, bro. I'm eating some fucking raccoon. It better taste good, bro. It better taste good. Only if Joe grilling. Facts, bro. Joe gotta cook it first. Joe gotta cook it, and we in the game after that. If it's like, if Joe come in saying that, yeah, my cousin made it or my wife made it, nope, I'm not tasting shit, bro. You gotta be the one to cook it, and you damn near gotta be the one to kill it. Joe Cook gotta put that motherfucker down. I gotta see a raccoon tail somewhere in order for me to eat it too. You gotta show me proof. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the raccoon tail. I gotta be able to put the raccoon tail on the back of my fitted cap. I gotta be able to sew it and wear it like an Ice-T hat from the early 90s, late 80s. I gotta be able to wear that shit like that. You feel me? And that's just what it is. Yeah, good question. Joe, what state you in? All right, so Diddy's house raided, right? Diddy's house raided. Now, who thought it was going to get this serious? I didn't think it was going to get this serious, bro. I didn't think it was going to get this serious. I felt like with the allegations and like people coming at Diddy for like money and shit like that, I thought it would just keep like circulating. Oh, a new person coming, a new person comes forward, a new person comes forward, and he has to pay this and he has to pay that. I thought it would be like that. I did not think that the authorities would be in that man's house with his kids on the line. I didn't think it was going to get that far, bro. I didn't think so. Washington State, you close to, you're not too far from California. I didn't think it was going to get that far, you know? Now, one thing that I did think, that I did know with this whole Diddy thing, now, apparently he's being investigated for some murders and shit, and you know what I mean? Like, he was taking advantage of a lot of people. It got serious really quick too. Yeah, big facts. It really did. Now, what I feel like is people with power, they abuse it, right? A lot of them. A lot of the time, people with power abuse it. They go overboard a little bit. You know what I mean? They may do a little bit too much. It's like you're right here where you can get away with it, and they always they're right there all the time, just right there, just fucking edging on the fucking the brink of craziness. And I feel like Diddy just flew too close to the sun. I feel like Puff Daddy flew too close to the sun, tongue tied. I feel like that's what happened, bro. I feel like he knew that that he can get away with a lot of stuff. I feel like through his whole career, he's been getting away with a lot of stuff. You know, when you become, I know. Okay, so for me, right, when I was like younger, but when I started catching real buzz, when I was writing for this actor, right, I noticed the way my level of not giving a fuck really changed, bro. It really changed. My grandmother was the first to fucking point it out. My grandmother owned a dance studio at the time, and my backup dancers would practice there, and I would rehearse there. And she said the way that I started acting, she said that, you know, because it was at the time of, so she's like, Aaron, the way you changed is I don't like it, you know? You're such a cool person, like you're respectful, and now you seem to not care about what anybody thinks. And while that's nice, you know what I mean, that's a good thing because it allows you to express yourself. It sucks because it's taken away from how polite and nice you are as a person. And I sat back, you know, at first, you know, anytime we hear something about ourselves, we get defensive, right? So I got defensive, and I sat back and thought about it. And I noticed that I was being a bit of a jerk, bro. I would go in there eating, and you're not even supposed to do that at a dance studio. You know what I mean? I'd eat when I felt like it. I would just fucking leave. You know what I mean? I would take a break whenever I felt like it. I was real nonchalant about everything because I had everybody was there to do what I wanted them to. You know, I didn't have to go and start the music. When I first started, you know, I was, hey, go put your show disc in. All right, let me go run and put my show disc in, press play and run back out there. You know what I mean? As I got more popular, it was like, oh, let me put your show disc in for you. What number should I start at? You know what I mean? And it was like, before it was like, yes, please, thank you. And then after I caught that, after I started getting like more respect, it was like I had like real entitlement issues for a little bit. And it was like, yeah, man, restart it. Dang, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. You know what I mean? Can we get somebody in here that knows what the hell they're doing? Like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like real like bratty ass shit. And it was like, when she had told me that, of course, like I said, I got defensive. Then I thought about it. I seen how it was before and after. And I was like, damn, I really got to check this shit. Who wants to be around that? Now imagine you're Diddy. Imagine you're Diddy and nobody can fucking check you because you've been doing this for fucking years. You know, you're on like your 30th year in the fucking in the country, in the fucking in the industry as a top dog. You know what I mean? You've damn near a billionaire. Like, who can really tell you anything? Who can humble you? You know what I'm saying? You're paying all your elders' bills and shit. Nobody's gonna say anything to you. So that's what I mean by, did he fly too close to the sun? Like, he was so, I'm above everything. I remember his son was playing football at UCLA. The coach had benched him or something. He went up there and beat up the dude with a kettlebell, the weight. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, that is a felony assault. And you did that and left and got away with it. What makes you think, now what would make that person think that having a 17-year-old at the studio would get him locked up? Or having Cassie and freak-offs would get him locked up? are in trouble. You know what I'm saying? He was so close to the son that when Cassie said, you need to pay me money for all the stuff you did to me, or else I'm going to the cops and you're gonna have to deal with that legally. It was like, man, fuck out of here. That's how big of a head he had. So that's crazy, right? How crazy is that? I think that's some of the craziest shit. Let me see. Ain't Loud AJ says, media only escalated the situation to make you look away from what the government is doing in the other direction. The question that we're having, Ain't Loud AJ, is what in fact is the thing that they're making us not look at? That's what we're trying to figure out. We agree with that, but what are we looking away from? That's where I'm stuck at. That's what I want to know right now. If anybody has any current event shit that we should be looking at that we're not looking at, let's talk about it. Put that shit in the chat and let's talk about it. Because I'm willing to talk about it. Even if the world ain't talking about it, I'm willing to. You feel me? All right, so the next thing I do want to talk about, I did see Ain't Loud AJ post this on Facebook. How many of y'all seen that ship take out that bridge today? What the fuck? First off, everybody, if you do believe, pray for anyone affected. You know what I mean by that? That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. Like, every time I'm on a bridge, because of the big earthquake that happened in the late 80s, I feel like, man, I pray to God nothing happens on this bridge while I'm going on it. Because I've seen people in their cars just going from hella high, hitting the water. And they say when you're that high, hitting the water is like hitting the concrete. And that's something that I don't want no piece of. You know what I mean? I would rather have it happen to me than my family. So the fact that I'm always with them, I'm like, bro, I'm always worried about them, you know? Oh, it was yesterday. Okay. How does that even happen? Now, what I did see, okay, I seen that while the ship was going, it seemed to like lose power a couple of times until it just drifted into the foundation, like the holding foundation or whatever of the bridge. And for it to happen like that, man, it just feels like, how did that happen, man? How did that happen? You know, like, how does it only have power issues right before? You know what I mean? They still don't know what caused it to cut out. Supposedly it had engine problems. It seemed like there was like, like those magnetic pulses, like on the TV, on the movies. Yes, what we'll do is, how are we going to shut down the power grid? What we're going to do is we're going to park a block away and we're going to let off a magnetic pulse and kill the power in the area, and that's how we'll sneak in. You know, some shit like that. That's what it seemed like, bro. That's what it seemed like. And there was the tugboats. Okay. Yeah, man. I don't know what happened. The only thing I do know is I feel really bad about what did happen. Is that my son knocking? Okay. Yeah, I thought that was my baby knocking. Thought he was gonna make a guest appearance today. Yeah. I don't know how it happened, but man, I feel really bad for anybody that was a part of that situation. It's one of my worst fears. I seen videos of hella smoke coming out of the exhaust, meaning they sped up. Wow, that's crazy. See that Biden was driving it? Yeah, he fell asleep. He was sleepy. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. Let me see. Let me see. My boy was talking about something about like Trump. Oh, okay. Almost bad involves Trump of the election. Oh, okay. That's something that we're not seeing. Yeah, man. Who knows what's going on? What they got us looking away from? But hopefully we all survive it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's aliens. Maybe we're at a fight with aliens or something like that. If you watch closely, it died like 4 to 5 times before the collision. Yeah, I did see that, man. I did see that. Speaking about something crazy, right? So I'm watching this show, 90 Day Fiance, with my wife. I don't know if you guys have heard of 90 Day Fiance, but 90 Day Fiance is basically when an American-born person looks to marry somebody out of the country, right? So what they do is they file for what they call a K-1 visa. Now, a K-1 visa means you fill out this paperwork and the person comes to America and they have 90 days to get married to you. And then, you can start the process of living with you and becoming, your spouse. And yeah, that's what this shit is about, right? And I'm watching it. I've been watching. I'm fucking invested, bro. I know everything, every single thing about every character on that show. Every single thing I know. I know everything about all of them, right? Let me tell you about this person. I think her name is Nicole. Nicole was married to this man named Mike. Now, a little while after she got to America, she decided that Mike didn't have the lifestyle that she wanted. She's from Ukraine. She wanted to come here and become an actress. And, she wanted to live the American dream. So Natalie, her name is Natalie. So Natalie wants to live the American dream. She wants to be a model. She wants to be an actress. Big Mike lives in fucking Seattle in the rural areas. And he don't give a flying shit about none of that type of lifestyle. What he wants is love and family and companionship. She wants that, but she wants the American dream. So she goes to chase it. She leaves Big Mike, claiming that they want different things. So she goes off, and she's in search of these things. She meets a guy named Josh. Josh is a younger dude, and she throws herself at Josh. Basically, she's still married to Mike. But she's trying to find somebody that fits her mind, the lifestyle she has in her head. So she moves to LA because that's where Josh is. She's trying to become an actress. That ain't working out because she has a fucking thick ass accent. Who would have fucking guessed it? Stupid ass. So Natalie also is trying to become a fucking model, but she's not landing jobs because she looks fucking 37 in the fucking face. It's like, do we not think about the things we're dreaming about? I wanted to be a basketball player. I'm not even close to 6 foot. What the hell? What made me I knew that shit wasn't gonna happen, bro. You got to know these things. So, in the recent turn of events, Josh basically tells Natalie, this ain't gonna work, and she comes to the realization that, you know what? I need to get back with Mike. He's the one that loved me, and he's the one that treated me right. Even though I didn't want what he was giving me, that was my best chance of becoming a mother and a wife and living a good life, period. So she tries to go back to him. And he's like, nah, I don't want you like that. I'm cool. So now she's all stressed out. So we get to the tell-all. And Natalie is confronting Josh. And she's telling him, you used me. You used me. I moved to LA for you. I gave myself to you. You've been having sex with me, and you had no intentions on being in a relationship with me. You used me. And he's like, I didn't use shit. I was paying for everything you had going on. Basically, he was her sugar daddy. And she tried to play victim. And the one thing that she said that stuck out, that made my fucking antennas stand up, She said, I was loyal to you for 2 years and you used me. My question is, if a person is being disloyal to one person, can they be loyal to you? Because this woman is still married to that other dude. How the hell are you? How can you even say that you're being loyal to anyone when you are legally committed to somebody? I think that was the craziest shit she's ever said. And nobody called it out. Nobody called it out. And I was like, damn, I got to be the smartest person watching this shit at the moment. Because the first thing I thought is, how could you be loyal to this person when you're married to another? Regardless if he don't want you at all, you're still married to this motherfucker. I think common sense ain't too common. Obviously, common sense ain't too common. And being real or being a solid person ain't common either no more. You know, I think the world is really selfish now. And I'm wondering if it's always been this way, or is it now that if it's always been that way and it's just like heightenedly exposed now because of social media. We can see everything now. I remember when I was a kid, Martin came on once a week, and we would all have to be in front of the TV to watch Martin. If you were a second late, you missed it. You missed that beginning, and guess what? You wasn't going to see it. It wasn't coming back on until next week, and you may catch a rerun, you know what I mean, before the show starts or whatever. But yeah, that shit it's not happening. No, there wasn't reruns. Like, you just had to wish to catch it. Hopefully somebody fucking recorded it. But now, everything's so on demand that nothing matters anymore. Nothing is taken that serious because you can always just get back to it. Just like this woman, Natalie. She put that man that loved her on hold because, he loves me. I'll come back. We'll see. If shit don't work out over here, I can go back there and, you know, I'll have a kid with him. It's good. That's what the world has turned into. I think that's sad, man. I think that's sad. Like, how do I prepare my kids to not be those type of people when that's just the world? That's one of the hardest things to try to prepare for nowadays. I want my kids to be goal driven and fucking goal oriented and fucking orientated or whatever the fuck you want to say. I want them to go and get it because now, you know what I mean? Because now, if you don't start now, it's going to be harder later. And every moment you take off, another person's, you know, beating you to your goal, all types of shit like that. The type of stuff that kept me motivated. You know, I knew that every moment I didn't write a new song or I didn't try to perfect my craft, another person was perfecting theirs, and therefore they're more than likely going to beat me out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out how to keep them motivated in such ways. It's a scary situation, man. It's a scary situation. It's a very scary situation. But yeah, man. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is, man. So one of the craziest things I've seen today was on a story, right? This will be the last thing I talk about. On the story, old homie of mine, I knew her since like 8th grade. Me and her brother were really close. But I seen on her Instagram story, she said her daughter asked her, would you rather have a gay son or a whore daughter? And I said, wow, what a crazy question from a kid. And I was stumped because it's like, man, what would I rather have? Chat fam, I need y'all to put in the chat right now. What would you rather have? Would you rather have a daughter that's out there. By out there, I mean at high school, smashing everything, like really just getting ran through. You know what I mean? People running trains, all types of crazy shit. The stuff that you used to like walk around high school and look at that one girl and be like, man, bro, all the dirty dudes that ran through that. Joe Cook says pass. That's what I wanted to do. I said abort them all. But if I had to choose, man, I'm going with the son, bro. Because the last thing I would want is to see my daughter on Twitter getting passed around in a room full of young men. That would be, I might have to go straight Liam Neeson out there and just get everybody gone. You know what I mean? Like, imagine that. Imagine your daughter is a 17-year-old sitting on Diddy's lap. And the only reason that happened is because she lied to you and got on his private jet instead of going to Michigan like she told you she was. We can't abort kids at 16, 17? We can't do that? That's against the law? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know. You feel me? Bro, what in the world? I was so caught up with that question. You or most people just people. I don't know what you're trying to say, but are most people just people? Oh, okay. I don't know. Most people, I don't know what you're trying to say, bro. But what I do know is I don't know. That was such a hard question. And the fact that her daughter asked her that was even crazier. You know, like social media is crazy because obviously the kid heard that somewhere. Like, you know, I don't know. What would you guys think? What would you guys want? What would you rather have? Joe Cook says he passed. I'd rather not. I don't know, bro. I don't want the daughter. I know that much. I don't want that for my son. But yeah, I don't want that daughter. I tell you that right now. Right motherfucking now. I don't want that. But yeah. What I do want to say before I say get up out of here, check this out. This is what we doing. You know what I mean? This is what we doing when I'm dropping this song next. No ulterior motives, no hidden agendas, no trying to take others to benefit from yourself. Oh, yeah, big fan. I don't know what you're saying, but yeah. Yeah. I'm getting ready to drop this next song, and I'm about to play this bitch right now. You feel me? Wait, hold on. We're going to do it this way. Let me see. Hold on, bruh. It's crazy. You would think I would have had this prepared, right? Yeah, I got a new song that I'm getting ready to drop. Get ready for the get ready to all my members of the channel. I will be inboxing you guys your copy as soon as this is done being edited by Redbeard. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Fiction got that heat.
Yeah.
Fiction made the beat.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
At the top of my team, before this all was a dream. Bro, won all of the rings. If the bands get big for the bag, then I shove them all in my jeans. I see the envy with greed, but don't know I'm out of their league. She seen emojis, the eggplant and shovels, and later explained that she fucking dig it. Close it with comments, we talking business. Moving the scale, hey, you walking different. You want the belt, but your target different. You aiming low, so you hardly hitting. Jealousy crazy, the shit don't amaze me. You been losing late, it's your fault, your vision. I'm cut for king, so this cloth exquisite. I do not pay for the cost of dripping. Damn at the logo, this baller vision. I'm in my lane, you merging the same. I'm speeding insane, it's a car collision. I spent the band to get awkward already. You see the bench, all you want from living. I'm in the pinch if you caught me pitching. Yeah.
And the notification.
You hate me now, you gon' hate me more. Yeah. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more. Speaking that real, what they pay me for. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more.
You feel me? Bro, when I say new music coming every month, I'm not playing around, bro. I'm not playing around. I'm gonna play this one more time. When I say new music coming every month, I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. Dope music, new music coming every month. I'm really trying to get an album ready for June because, you know, that's my birthday month. I'm trying to get an album ready for that. All that good shit, man.
I stand at the top of my team. Before this all was a dream. Bro, I won all of the rings. If the bands get big for the bag, then I shove them all in my jeans. I see they envy with greed, but don't know I'm out of their league. She seen emojis, the eggplant and shovels, and later explain that she fucking dig it. Close it with comments, we talking business. Moving the scale, hey, you walking different. You want the belt, but your target different. You aiming low, so you hardly hitting. Jealousy crazy, the shit don't amaze me. You been losing late, it's your fault, your vision. I'm cut for king, so this cloth exquisite. I do not pay for the cost of dripping. Damn at the logo, this baller vision. I'm in my lane, you merging the same. I'm speeding insane, it's a car collision. I spent the band to get awkward sitting. You see the bench, all you want from living. I'm in the pinch if you caught me pitching. Yeah.
Yeah, happy to. I
you
like
hate me
the
now,
hearts.
you gon' hate me more.
Lie. Thank you for hitting the hearts.
Yeah. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more. Speaking that real, what they pay me for. You hate me now, you gon' hate me more.
Now, before I go, I want to say thank you to all the members of the channel, bro. Thank you to all the members of the channel for being members and staying down. If you're not a member, hit the link if you would like to become one. It's pinned right here in the chat. Hit the link, become a member. You know what I mean? Show some love, all that good shit. If you become a top level member, you will be getting a free shirt monthly. You know what I mean? You know, all that shit, all the give back. You feel me? All the give back.
I stand at the top of my team. Before
me?
this all was a dream.
Big shout out to my boy
Bro, won all of the
AJ,
rings.
also in the chat.
If the bands get big for the bag, then I shove them all in my
Good luck,
jeans.
Adobe King.
I see the envy with greed, but don't know I'm out of their league. She seen
Shout out
emojis,
to
the
DJ
eggplant and shovels, and
Xander,
later
another
explain that she
member of the
fucking dig
family.
it. Close it with comments, we
Shout out
talking
to Craig
business.
O'Hearn.
Moving the
Shout out
scale,
to
how
my
you
boy
walking
Joseph
different.
Nelson.
You want the belt,
Shout
but
out
your
to
target
Scott
different.
Voss. Shout
You
out to
aiming low,
my
so you hardly hitting.
peoples and
Jealousy crazy,
longest
the shit
member
don't
of
amaze
the
me. You been
channel.
losing late, it's your
Lynn,
fault,
me
your
too.
vision.
Shout out
I'm
to
cut for
Jeff
king, so this
Wallace.
cloth
Shout out to
exquisite.
Cooper
I do
from
not pay
the
for the cost of dripping.
Man.
Damn at the logo, this
Much
baller
love and
vision.
appreciate
I'm in my
you
lane,
guys.
you
Brother,
merging the
appreciate
same. I'm
it.
speeding
Yes.
insane, it's a car
Respond to the
collision.
message,
I spent
my
the
boy.
band to get awkward
Respond to the
sitting. You see the
message.
bench, all you want from
Feel me?
living. I'm in the
Peace out
pinch
to
if
my
you caught
boy
me
Joe
pitching.
Cook. Peace out to everybody else.
You hate me now, you gon' hate me more.
Oh, hey. You can't hear me.
You hate me.
Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah. Respond to the message, all that good shit. Thank you for coming and kicking it with your boy. Another Tuesday live stream. We had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time also. Man, much love. And wait, seeing reaction. Oh, okay, let me get out of here. Ain't anymore. No, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here, Brett. Let me get out of here, Brett. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through. You can't hear me? What do you mean you can't hear me? Hold on. Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through and kicking it with me. Keep in mind, remember that we do this every Tuesday and Friday. So another live stream on Friday at 7 p.m. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell. while you're subscribed. If you're not already, make sure you do that. That way you can, stay tapped in with your boy. Get ready for the new Hate Me Now drop. That's going to be coming really soon and then coming to all streaming platforms after that. I love y'all to death. Be smooth. I got a new t-shirt coming in next month. Stay tapped in, bro. If you can keep supporting, please do, man. I love it so much. I love to see the support. I love to ship this shit out to you guys. And I love y'all to death, man. Stay smooth. Stay safe out there.